everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. So close, yet so far.
In 1992, two masked gunmen broke into this home on the Tyendega Mohawk Territory in Canada. The motive was robbery, but there was a struggle. Shots were fired, leaving 54-year-old Ward Maracle critically injured. It took solid police investigation and some fancy footwork to identify the perpetrators. The Tyendega Mohawk Territory is a small community about 2 hours east of Toronto, Canada. The territory was founded over 200 years ago when the Mohawk moved here from upstate New York. The homes and landscape of the area are no different from any other North American community, but the sense of family among the Mohawk is especially strong.
It doesn't appear to be any different than anywhere else in Canada or the US in what I would call, for lack of a better term, mainstream culture. But like I say, the difference is in the people.
In this community, there's a lot of blood family, but even if you're not related, you know everybody pretty close, so it's like being family.
Ward and Diana Maracle were respected members of the community. Ward's gas bar The Maricles business, a gas station with a restaurant attached, had always been a prosperous business. At night, they also operated a check cashing service from their home for people who didn't have an ATM card.
Everybody knows Ward and Diane, the business there as well, have contact with them. They're good people.
At Christmas time, residents of the reserve celebrate the holiday just like any other community. With Santa Claus, Christmas lights, and prayer. But in the early morning hours of December 30th, 1992, the holiday spirit of the community was shattered. Just before dawn, two masked gunmen broke into the Maricles' home.
Ward, we're coming to see you.
They went upstairs, woke Ward and Diana, and demanded money.
Where's the money? Give me the money.
One was holding a .22 caliber pistol, the other a piece of wood.
Just shut up and give me the money.
Ward resisted. Shots rang out. By the time it was over, Ward had been shot 3 times. The second perpetrator took Diana downstairs. Fearing for her life, Diana handed over the money they had on hand, $10,000 in cash. And the intruders quickly fled.
We've got a shooting down here on the reserve. We'll need an ambulance. Please hurry.
Okay, then.
Ward Maracle was rushed to the hospital with a bullet wound to his head. He underwent emergency surgery. Most wounds to the head are fatal. Since the gunmen wore masks, all Diana could tell police was that the assailants made their getaway in a red car. A few miles down the road, police found the 2 masks used in the robbery. One was a wool ski mask, the other a rubber Halloween mask. Inside the Maricles' home, police found 3 shell casings which were collected for analysis.
The caliber. In this case, I believe they were .22 short caliber. The fact they're out on the ground would indicate that more than likely a semi-automatic pistol, as opposed to a revolver, was used.
Since the stairs had no carpet and with snow outside, investigators suspected that the perpetrator's wet feet might have left latent shoe impressions on the stairs. The stairs were dusted with fingerprint powder, and immediately, a clear impression of a running shoe was evident. Outside the house, forensic experts found a trail of evidence in the snow, which they hoped would lead them to the perpetrators. During the Christmas holidays in 1992, residents of the Tyendinaga Mohawk Territory learned the terrible news that one of their most prominent citizens, Ward Maracle, had been the victim of a senseless shooting. There is very little violent crime in this small community of 2,600 people.
Shock initially that something of
Ooh,
this
yeah, you did
magnitude
all that.
would happen in a
Cool.
community such
You
as
nearly
this.
done it.
I was busy.
Ward Maracle was shot 3 times by a .22
Just
caliber
listening
pistol.
to it
One
and
of the
anything
bullets
else.
entered his head, but he was fortunate. He survived, but the injury would leave him permanently disabled. Forensic scientist Jim Eady inspected the crime scene. He noticed a piece of wood on the kitchen table. Diana Maracle told police one of the perpetrators held the wood in his hand during the robbery. When Edie walked outside, on the side of the house he found a wooden sawhorse with one of the legs missing. It appeared that the perpetrators took the leg from the sawhorse and used it to break through the front door. Next to the sawhorse, clearly visible in the bright December sunshine, was a footprint in the snow.
And when I looked, I could see footprints in the area of the sawhorse. I was certain that somebody had gone back behind the house and got the sawhorse and ripped a leg off. There was a potential piece of very important evidence.
Jim Eadie realized he had to act quickly before the snow melted and before anyone else walked through the crime scene. His first order of business was to photograph the footprints. These stills would be important, especially if he was unable to make a cast of the footprint. He then rushed to his truck and looked for materials to make a mold. There are a number of techniques for capturing a footprint impression in the snow. If you choose the wrong one, the impression could be lost forever.
Snow presents interesting problems because if you use conventional casting materials, such as dental plaster, it's really very heavy. Dental plaster hardens to stone. And if you pour it into snow, it tends to collapse the footprint because of the weight.
Detective Eadie decided on a technique called sulfur casting. He took a small burner and a pot and heated the powdered sulfur. It takes about 15 minutes before it melts into a thick brown liquid. It's then cooled to the point above crystallization. As it poured into the snow, the sulfur recrystallizes immediately and hardens, retaining the important details needed for identification. The impression was from a pair of Nike Air sneakers size 8. The shoe was relatively new, with very little wear. In the impression were some important clues about the perpetrator, details called accidental characteristics.
And the part of the shoe that's going to be rubbing against the road and against the sidewalk and that has those accidental characteristics that we're going to be looking for. And an accidental characteristic is not just a little point. Oftentimes it's like a mini piece of art.
Eadie noticed 3 small cuts all in a row on the sole, as if the wearer had stepped on a small piece of wire. In all, Jim Eadie identified 10 accidental characteristics in the shoe impression. These would distinguish this particular shoe from the thousands of other Nike Air size 8 running shoes that were in circulation. Not surprisingly, the shoe impression in the snow matched the shoe print on the wooden steps inside the home.
We'd recovered some very good evidence. We had shoe prints. We had brass casings. The difficulty is, unlike fingerprints, which can be searched on a computer and identified, in the case of bullet casings or shoe prints, you need a suspect.
But finding a suspect would not be easy. The robbery and shooting of Ward Maracle on the Tyendinaga Mohawk Reserve was widely covered by the media in the surrounding areas. 2 days after the shooting, an anonymous telephone call suggested police look into the whereabouts of Peter Benedict and Frank Lanoux in the early morning hours of December 30th. Both men were 21 years old. Both had criminal records. Benedict lived in Cornwall, which is about an hour's drive from the reserve. Police had no fixed address for Lanoux. Police went to Peter Benedict's apartment armed with a search warrant. Outside Benedict's apartment, police noticed a red car, similar to the one Diana Maracle identified as the getaway car. Peter Benedict denied any involvement in the crime and said he didn't know where Frank Lanou was. Inside Benedict's apartment, police found a .22 caliber pistol, the same caliber used in the shooting. They also found a number of pairs of running shoes, but none were the Nike Air Model size 8 like the impressions found at the crime scene. Police also found $2,500 in cash, and Benedict was wearing what looked to be a very expensive ring. In Benedict's bedroom, police found a receipt for the ring. It was purchased on December 31st, just hours after the robbery at the Maracles' home. The ring was purchased with $1,100 in cash from a jewelry store in Ottawa.
We went out to the car and we searched the vehicle after that. And in the trunk, I found an Aldo shoebox. So I'm thinking, well, Aldo shoebox, brand new running shoes, brand new ring, I'm going to Ottawa because there has to be a story to be told in Ottawa and I wanted to hear the story.
Once he got to the mall, Rick Myers discovered that there were a number of shoe stores in the mall. He patiently visited each one, asking store employees if they recognized Benedict or Lanou as a recent customer.
Hey, you work here?
Yeah.
The last store that he visited was a Foot Locker, and he got a break.
You seen him? I think he came in a couple days ago, actually.
The store clerk recognized Peter Benedict from the mugshot. He said Benedict bought a pair of running shoes just a few days earlier. And he recalled that Benedict wore the new shoes out of the store and left his old pair behind.
He just simply gave up the old ones for garbage and just wore his new ones home. I asked if he would check to see if the old ones were still around. He told me that no, the garbage had gone out Friday. I was insistent that he go and recheck, because it's always good to recheck everything, particularly when you're so close in this type of investigation, getting something that you really want.
Fortunately for investigators, the trash hadn't been removed from the back room. And in the trash bin, the clerk found the sneakers Benedict left behind.
He did, and sure enough, he comes back dangling the shoes and a very nice smile on his face, and it was an even bigger one on mine.
They were size 8 Nike Air Charcoal high-top basketball shoes, but were they the ones worn to the crime scene? When Jim Eady analyzed the shoes from the trash bin, he discovered the shoe had 10 accidental characteristics, which were in the same location, the same shape and size as those found on the shoe impression in the snow and on the steps. Investigators now knew that Peter Benedict took part in the robbery.
Okay, here we are.
But was he the shooter? And where was Frank Lanou?
Shut up, I want the money.
Could the mask somehow identify who pulled the trigger? Within a week of the robbery and shooting of Ward Maracle on the Tyendinaga Mohawk Reserve in Canada, police had 2 suspects, Peter Benedict and Frank Lanou. Peter Benedict was already in custody, and Frank Lanou voluntarily came into police headquarters for questioning. Both denied any involvement in the crime. But the evidence against Peter Benedict was mounting quickly. The shoes he left at the shoe store were positively identified as the shoes which left the print on the Maracle stairway and in the snow print outside their home. Next, Benedict's .22 caliber gun was tested by ballistics.
This pistol here is a Beretta Model 950B. It's a semi-automatic pistol, 22 short caliber, which is really the smallest caliber that's used in handguns. It doesn't look like much. It's just a 22. They'll kill you just as dead as the bigger calibers will.
The bullets recovered from Ward Maracle in the operating room were too badly damaged for forensic analysis.
22s, when they hit bone on headshots, are usually useless. The projectiles, they'll break up very, very badly.
So investigators used the spent shell casings found in the Maracle's home for comparison. Benedict's gun was test-fired in the ballistics laboratory. The act of pulling the trigger causes the firing pin to strike the primer, which ignites the powder, propelling the bullet through the barrel. Simultaneously, the spent shell casing is pushed back with equal force. Just as the bullet is marked by its passage through the barrel, so is the shell as it comes into contact with the metal surfaces of the weapon's firing and loading mechanisms. Firing pin impressions are as unique as a fingerprint. The firing pin impressions on the shell casings test-fired from Benedict's gun were identical to the impressions on the 3 shell casings found inside the Maracle's home.
It's still you looking at it in your training and your experience that causes you to reach a conclusion. And in this case, what I saw, and my predecessor saw when we trained, indicated to us, yes, those cartridges were fired in that gun and no other.
The money found in Peter Benedict's apartment had numbers written by hand on the bundles. They matched Diana Maracle's handwriting. Not surprisingly, inside Benedict's car on the driver's side were Peter Benedict's fingerprints.
That's made me laugh.
But on the passenger side were Frank Lanew's. The last challenge for investigators was to discover which one of these 2 suspects was the shooter.
Oh, dear. That was
Diana
funny.
Maracle said the gunman was wearing the wolf mask. The man in the rubber mask held the piece of wood. Scientists were able to identify traces of saliva and
Oh
mucus
boy, what are we
inside
gonna
the
do with you,
masks.
Nicole?
And from that, they were able to generate a DNA profile of the individuals who wore each mask. When police compared the DNA of Frank Laneau and Peter Benedict, they discovered that Peter Benedict's DNA was inside
That's when he said,
the
"Oh
rubber mask,
shit!"
and that Frank Laneau's DNA was inside the wool mask. This identified Frank Laneau as the shooter. When Peter Benedict and Frank Laneau learned about the overwhelming forensic evidence against them, they both pleaded guilty
It's nearly
to aggravated
finished.
assault and robbery.
Yay!
They were each sentenced to 6 years in prison.
Let me pause this a minute. Okay. Let's see. Better this way. That's the bottom. Totally, that's where I'm up to at the moment. All that's done. There you go, you can see it better now. You might see my shadow, of course, but there we go. I'm on this area at the moment. So I'm just trying to we gonna do with you, huh? Just move it a little bit. It's alright, the wires just annoying me. I'm still laughing. Oh dear. Can't stop giggling. Oh, friggin' hell. Hang on a minute, I'll go get my phone. I didn't bring my phone down. Might be a minute. I'm still laughing, and Carrie was wondering why I was laughing. I said, I'll tell you later. I said, I'm having a giggle. It's when you said it's shit. Oh dear. Oh my word. Bit of a mishap. Slight technical difficulty. Oh dear. You gotta laugh, ain't you? Yeah, just a bit. uh, Here comes the rain. Now it's high under the sunshine. On the other side of the storm. All over me. Yes, it's wrong, simple, set me free. Here comes the rain. Okay. Is that I wonder what that could be making you laugh, making me laugh. Could it be you laughing and laughing at you? It could be me. Huh? Oh my word. You say, who are you laughing at? It's a Saturday, although it feels like Sunday. What does Sunday feel like? Yeah. Oh dear, you gotta laugh, ain't you? Oh dear. At least it gave me a giggle, good giggle. Oh, I know where that is from. That is for the church area. That's the church part area. On this side. I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done. No, the tree is pretty. It sure is, with the people at the bottom. If you can see it. Yeah, there it is. I hope you enjoyed the show. Nah. Oh, that one's bugging me now. And that one. I don't think it's in here. yeah, two's gone. Is that you and Gary? Nothing to see here. Run along. Time to get away. Yeehaw! That was fun. Again, again, again. Nobody scares nobody. Meaning you don't scare us at all. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. That's the one. That is the one. Good morning. Hello, hello. He was a funny character, he was. Honestly. Bless him. He was on, I'll have to share with you the some of the Hello Hello sitcom. Especially the one with the policeman in it. Oh my god, you'd be absolutely in hysterics laughing. So what I'll do is I'll find some clips after the live. More let the storm. He got fucking new. Hello. I have actually spoken to one of the actresses that played one of the waitresses. She was awesome. Still is. And then my arm's in the way. Hmm. Must have been right then. If it fits, it fits. They're all the light colours. I might as well do the rest of these. Rudy?
Ward Maracle eventually recovered from his injuries after a long and difficult rehabilitation. Published reports say he still has lingering problems resulting from the head injury. He and Diana still live and work on the Mohawk Reserve. To this day, Ward and Diana Maracle refuse to talk about what happened in the early morning hours of December 30th, 1992.
It was a great case. It was a classic. You know. One of the many highlights of my career. I enjoyed that case. It was a very exciting day for me when I saw those running shoes come waltzing out from behind the back room.
I believe that the shoe print evidence that we were working with was very strong evidence, and it was very strong evidence at the preliminary hearing, and I think, I feel like I'm bragging.
evidence that would lead directly to the perpetrator. Richmond, Virginia, is a city steeped in history. As the former capital of the Confederacy, Richmond keeps close ties to its past and a watchful eye on the future. With 6 colleges and universities, thousands of young people move here each fall to go to school. 22-year-old Dawn Bruce had attended Virginia Commonwealth University.
Dawn was a musician. She joined the DCB Wind Symphony after she was accepted through audition. That's what kept her there for as long as she was there. But Dawn was anxious to find out what was out in the real world and how she could do and what she could do.
After college, Dawn worked as a phone operator by day and a waitress by night. Despite the long hours, she enjoyed the freedom of living on her own.
Dawn was a fun-loving kind of person. Thought she could do anything and everything, and didn't care what other people said about her trying to do things that weren't the norm.
On December 19, 1990, Dawn's mother went to her daughter's apartment since she hadn't heard from her in a few days. She found Dawn in a pool of blood. The medical examiner found evidence she had been raped, sodomized, and stabbed in the heart.
Knife was rammed into the heart. The subject held Dawn down until she bled to death, which, from what I understand, could have been 10 minutes or longer. And she was defiled as the process of this. I don't know how much violence is needed, but that's only my opinion. It was a very, very bad case.
The first impression I had was what a horrible, horrible crime. And what somebody had done to really an innocent young lady. Absolutely didn't deserve what happened to her in any sense of the word.
It was a young 22-year-old female who was working, minding her own business, had a future ahead of her, had children ahead of her, marriage, everything that we all enjoy. And she was brutally attacked while she was sleeping.
Investigators discovered that the killer entered the apartment through a window which had been pried open. But there was no evidence of burglary. Nothing had been disturbed or broken. They found no foreign fingerprints inside the apartment.
When I left there, I didn't have very good feelings at all because everything that I carried out there was seen in one large bag that consisted mostly of the items on the bed sheets, pillows, blankets, and so forth.
Dawn Bruce was last seen at Tommy's restaurant 2 nights earlier, where she worked the night shift as a waitress. Dawn met many people through her job, which only added to the large pool of potential suspects. Investigators Tom Tiller and Jim Dorton interviewed Dawn's neighbors in the apartment complex. Several neighbors were suspicious right from the start.
The subject who lived directly beside me was on active parole, and he was on parole for burglary and attempted rape while armed with a knife. So immediately we felt that he was a good suspect.
There was very little evidence in one of these cases that when he left there that you just thought this would be a hard clear because of the lack of evidence.
With no murder weapon, no witnesses, and few leads, it was going to be a difficult investigation.
to and was volunteering as a firefighter. So Dawn was just a happy person and wanted as much out of life as she could get into every minute of it. She at some point in time would have had a family, wanted children, but that was not to be.
Shortly after the rape and murder of 22-year-old Dawn Bruce, John Alderman was assigned to prosecute the case.
When you get a crime like this that really violates the person, you get a sense of indignation that's impossible to escape. A sense of indignation at someone being used and abused like that.
Investigators began focusing their attention on the few bits of physical evidence they had. Forensic experts discovered that the fatal injury was a single stab wound in the heart. In the forensics lab, scientists found two linear impressions on the pillowcase that were consistent with the blade of a knife. The serrated edges appeared to be those of a hunting knife. Also on the pillowcase, they found what appeared to be a partial fingerprint in Dawn's blood. But the fabric was textured, which made any kind of fingerprint analysis impossible.
The print was almost invisible. Even to a trained eye, the ridge detail was very faint. We had to really study it because as we studied it under magnification, we enlarged the fabric weave, which had a tendency to totally eradicate the ridge detail. So at that point in time, I did not have a whole lot of hope for that fingerprint.
There was ridge detail on the print that, in my opinion at the time, I didn't think it was very much. I knew if that's all that we would ever have, it could not be enhanced in any way, then we wouldn't have much of a case unless we got a lot more evidence come in that would make it dead.
Traces of semen also were found at the scene. Serology tests indicated the killer had type A blood. This eliminated Dawn's boyfriend, as well as Dawn's neighbor, who was on parole for rape and burglary. Dawn had another neighbor, Robert Knight, who had some prior arrest for drug possession.
Robert Knight had made comments to the victim as she was outside washing her car or going to and from the automobile to her apartment. This subject would make comments to her in a sexual suggestive nature, and he became a suspect.
Robert Knight had type A blood, consistent with the semen sample from the crime scene. But he had an alibi for the night of the murder. He said he was with his girlfriend at the time. And the fingerprint on the pillowcase did not appear to match the fingerprints on file for Robert Knight.
We tried traditional photography, everything that we knew at that point in time, also to develop some contrast between the ridges and the fabric. But basically, those techniques were not satisfactory at that point in time. We couldn't get it to a point where we felt like we had an identifiable print.
Scientists tried various chemical processes to improve the print on the pillowcase. But every time they enhanced it, they also enhanced the threads of the pillowcase. Investigators were no closer to identifying the print on the pillowcase than they were the day after the murder.
The fingerprint was something that we knew we had. Clearly was observed, it was clearly seen, but no one knew what to do with it because it was in a medium in blood on a medium on a pillowcase against the pattern of the pillowcase that made it unreadable. And if there was some way to make that print readable, it could take on as vibrant a forensic persuader as DNA evidence and maybe some more.
Then, investigators got a break.
Every year we have a latent print conference, which encompasses all the latent print examiners in Virginia. It's a training seminar, basically. The imaging people there, one of the vendors brought their imaging system there.
I was highly skeptical of it and never seen it used in a forensic case. And since we had nothing else other than this very faint print on the fabric, we thought it was worth a try.
The new system was called Image Enhancement Technology. Image enhancement uses a computer to identify patterns like those woven into the pillowcase. Once the pattern was identified,
The case
it
or
was subtracted from the image, leaving only the ridge patterns of the fingerprint behind. After 10 hours of testing, the fabric pattern was subtracted, and what began to emerge was a
it does seem a little bit.
of the killer.
Odd.
Investigators knew that they had to identify the fingerprint on the pillowcase in order to solve Dawn Bruce's murder. The primary suspect in this case was one of Dawn's neighbors, Robert Knight, who had a history of drug abuse. Knight said he had an alibi, that he was with his girlfriend on the night of the murder. But his girlfriend said Knight wasn't with her for the entire evening.
The evidence indicated the crime occurred about between 3 and 4 roughly that Saturday morning. He claimed to be with his girlfriend all night, but his girlfriend said no, he was not with me for about that period of time between 3 and 4.
The fingerprints on file for Robert Knight did not have enough ridge detail to determine if they matched the print on the pillowcase. Knight voluntarily gave a second set of prints, but again, there was not enough ridge detail to make a comparison.
Each time that we show our presence around him, he got a little bit more standoffish, not as cooperative, and accused us of harassing him. He's changed entirely his personality, his willingness to help. Did not want us to come around anymore.
Now the prosecution was in a difficult position. If they could not identify the fingerprint as Knight's, the defense attorney would use that against the prosecution at a trial.
Defense attorneys would have said, whose fingerprint is it? We don't know. We'll never know. And that fingerprint is a killer, and it's not his fingerprint, or it can't be proved to be his fingerprint. So, in our line of work, you really need to answer all questions. And if you don't, the defense attorney asks those questions in closing arguments.
But prosecutors
Exactly, I reckon that it's that he had something to do with it.
Fingerprint technology and the scientist's ability to match Knight's fingerprints.
Because where was he?
After Knight's arrest, Norm Tiller kept a close eye on the technique police used to fingerprint, making certain that each finger was carefully rolled from nail
The alibi is a bit
clearest
dodgy.
set of prints possible.
As soon as I saw a good
But Tiller did not rush
Who's
to
guilty?
He took his time.
Oh,
Diana.
I've done nothing wrong. Hi Nicole, hi Rudy.
Print on the pillowcase was a left
Hi
thumb.
Ruth Van.
Hi
The
everything.
outside of Robert Knight's left thumb.
And yes, it's nearly finished.
comparison work, analyzing the print from every angle, so to speak, before we actually effected the identification. And even then, I had another
There's only 362 days till Christmas.
that done to make sure there were no errors made in the process.
Hey,
But there was one more.
you excited?
The image enhancement technology was so new.
What?
It had never been accepted as evidence in court.
I was
It was me earlier. Ah.
I'm still laughing. She made a boo-boo.
What's that having for tea? Sausages!
Sausages!
Going to be actually challenged.
A hearing
Ah,
was
yes,
held
Scratch
to
Master.
determine
I am
if
having
this new fingerprinting technology
chips.
could be admitted.
Chips, beans, sausages and egg.
Defense argued that it was hocus-pocus technology which
School
manipulated
dinners.
and changed the image of the fingerprint.
She's been watching me play that game. She's just like, you're doing that wrong, that's wrong, you're doing that wrong. What did you do that for? What have I got for you? Yeah. Yeah. Here you go.
Ringer said the
Nice.
enhancement technology
Me, has it gone really cold again?
Yeah, it's gone cold.
then made the dark areas of the fingerprint
Hope you've all had a wonderful day.
light areas between the ridges lighter.
If somebody as dumb as I am.
Are they plain barbecue sausages? No, just normal. There's just Irish sausages that we normally have.
I think the explanation becomes one that anyone can understand.
This imaging enhancement
You're having school dinners.
Yeah, I fancy school
Sausage,
dinners.
chips, beans and egg.
and Cam Ridge
There you
said
go.
I wouldn't get to do it
There's
that
the
day,
rest of it.
on March the 27th. I could be in here today. I can show you
It's
this.
like, can't,
She didn't
can't be bothered.
We'll get it.
Am I Irish? No.
And as you watch it, you can see the
Finish it.
lines of
Hell no, am I Irish?
Hey?
I think that graphically was the best.
Shit, Irish.
I'm a southerner.
Technical difference with blood moment.
He did not believe
Yeah.
that the computer enhancements altered
Excuse me.
the fingerprint. A legal
Anyway. Yeah, he is.
But prosecutors wanted more than the fingerprint
That's because I
before
stayed up stupidly late watching fucking American Pickers.
Robert Douglas
No, I wanted to watch one episode. It's
Because
half
that's what they
half
are
an hour and then
called.
sleep.
Irish sausages.
but police still didn't have the murder weapon.
They're better not better than
They're better than the shit they sell here.
yeah.
Tastes better.
It's the taste, not the name of it.
On the murder weapon. 6 months after the murder,
Not Miss Sausage Malarkey again, are we?
Yeah,
discovered something behind
probably.
Move on, I will explain all and I will show you my sausage later.
Ooh, aye. Oh, oh.
When he did, he looked in and found a hunting knife in a sheath.
In the forensics lab,
So I want it Irish
performed a simple test to determine
just
if
to get
this
sausage.
was the
What?
weapon used in the murder.
No, you sound Irish.
That you.
You're not making any fucking sense.
Confusion.com.
Found on Dawn Bruce's pillowcase. They matched. The final piece of
Definitely a confusion.com, Ruthann.
it matched the DNA profile of Robert Knight.
Confused him.
Prosecutors believe that Dawn Bruce arrived home from work around 1 a.m.
Right, you got them.
Irish recipe pork sausages carefully seasoned. Succulent pork carefully seasoned for a fuller flavoured sausage. And that's it with an English breakfast.
I know you're messing with us.
I knew she was, she just wanted to see me sausage.
Yeah, you wanted to see the sausage, didn't you, Ruthann? Not as much as what Nicole did earlier on.
Hey, kitty.
I'm still freaking laughing at that. She had a blonde moment. No, you didn't. Oh, that was a bit of a quick answer.
Well, that bit don't go there. It's looser than an MFI wardrobe. Speaking foreign again.
that side.
Oh god. Something's not right here. You putting pieces in wrong fucking place again. No, it's not right. It's just not right, is it? You can't be moving shit. You're moving pieces just to fit them in.
Hey, leave me alone. There you go.
Leave your hand, I can't fucking see.
This is my puzzle, you know.
Yeah, well, I haven't got all year waiting for it. There, it goes there.
There. See?
Anyway, what are you having for dinner, Rufat? Be glad he's helping.
Not the way he does it. Go, get out of the way.
Yeah. Oh. These are all for this side. Pasta, something easy. What's Nicole having for dinner before she makes me change my mind? I know what she's like. Tell you what though, I'll never try eating 4 of them spring rolls again. Not good.
Mm-mm. Will you stop doing that?
I'm not doing anything. Picking all these dark bits out for this.
Teriyaki chicken strips and pastries with spinach and cream cheese in the middle.
No, I'm not having that. I'm having chips, peas and gravy. See, you would have thought this would have been easier now the light's on.
Now you're taking a mick.
I was unsure what to have, but I might have been what I had last night. That was fucking terrible. That was a bad decision.
You did it.
I know, I fucking did. It was all my own bastard stupid fault, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, having chippy chips, homemade. Proper chips. All you're missing, you want to find them 3 pieces. Nothing else. With what you've got left here. So it's got to be in this lot. Excuse me. There you go, that piece goes there. See? That had nothing to do with this. So you're looking for bits with stripes in. Looking for stripy bits. Not in there, they're all like pieces. They're all wrong. You're all fucking wrong, innit? No. No. Oh, this is too light. That's completely wrong. Totally wrong. I didn't mean all of it.
What? Start it again.
Look at shapes, love. Shapes will tell you whether they're right or wrong. I don't see because your hand's casting a shadow. It's only that bit you got to finish off. I don't know what else to make for dinner. I've got all that fucking ham. What am I going to do with it?
Freeze it.
I have froze it. I was thinking of get some ciabattas or paninis and put the honey smoked ham on them, top them with grilled pineapple and melted cheese. Eh?
Sounds good to me.
Should have got some from shop really. It's alright, we've got potatoes. Not made a cheese and onion pie in ages either, have I?
No.
Hello?
No.
I think you need to get the magnifying on it again. I think you've gone wrong somewhere. It's quick and easy, Reaper, especially when you don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like cooking ever. There. Correct. See? Ah, so that's that bit. There, now it's right. You're looking for the transition from light to dark. No. No, because look, it doesn't fit. It's not the right. It's not the right thingy.
I think it must be this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right then. So that is that bit then. Yeah? Agreed? Nope.
Huh?
You've already got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces to make that up. Well, the heating up, didn't it?
did. I can't feel it.
Oh yeah. Okay, nearly there. That bit, that section. That's it. There you go. That's got to be part of it, hasn't it? Somehow. Yeah. Yeah, one more piece. Yeah. No. Nearly there, Anne.
Yep, I'm going to carry on after. Might as well.
You've not got much to do. Big old burger.
Right, I'm going to call it now, everybody. Thank you so much for those that joined in, and thank you for the laughs, Nicole. I love that. That was so funny.
Thank you to me for helping so much.
Yes, and thank you to you for helping.
Even though it was a hindrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good, isn't it?
So I'll see you guys later on.
It won't go in the hole.
Let them be for the moment, and then we can get on with it in a minute. Right, I shall see you guys.
What?
I shall see you guys later on. Lots of love to you all. See you later, everybody.
See you in a bit.
Bye, everybody.